Dear starseeds of Gaia, today marks a turning point that will echo through the quantum field for generations to come. As I speak these words, Saturn and Neptune are merging their cosmic frequencies in a celestial symphony that is dissolving the very foundations of limitation itself. The matrix of illusion that has held humanity in slumber for millennia is beginning to crack, and through those cracks, pure source light is streaming in. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Arcturian Council and representative of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I come to you now because this moment, this precise convergence, holds keys that will unlock doorways you never knew existed. But before we dive deep into the profound implications of today's Saturn-Neptune conjunction, I must tell you something that will change how you perceive not just today, but the next 48 hours that follow. What unfolds today is not an isolated event. It is the cosmic key that unlocks the Lionsgate portal sequence, and in exactly 2 days, on 8/8, that portal will explode open with an intensity that will transform every cell in your being. Right now, as Saturn's crystalline structure meets Neptune's ethereal mist, something extraordinary is happening in the quantum field. Imagine the reality you've known as a vast cosmic egg, seemingly solid, apparently impenetrable. For eons, this shell has contained humanity's consciousness within carefully constructed limitations. Today, that egg is cracking. Saturn, the great teacher of boundaries and limitations, is dissolving into Neptune's oceanic consciousness. This isn't destruction, it's revelation. Every limitation you've accepted as just the way things are is being exposed as nothing more than agreements held in collective consciousness. And those agreements are now becoming negotiable. But here's what I haven't told you yet, and this is crucial for what's coming in the next segment. This crack isn't random. It's been orchestrated by cosmic intelligence to occur exactly 48 hours before the most powerful portal opening of your lifetime. The timing is so precise, so perfectly calibrated, that it reveals the hand of divine orchestration in ways that will astound you. As you feel the familiar structures of your life beginning to shimmer and shift today, know that you're not losing your foundation. You're discovering that what you thought was your foundation was actually your cage, and that cage door is swinging wide open. The Galactic Federation has been monitoring this conjunction for what you would call centuries, watching as the cosmic currents align to create this perfect moment of dissolution. Saturn and Neptune together create what we call structured transcendence, the organized dismantling of illusion in service of spiritual evolution. Think of it this way. Saturn has spent months building pressure like steam in a kettle, while Neptune has been weaving dreams of what lies beyond the veil. Today that pressure meets that vision, and the result is an explosion of possibility that tears holes in the fabric of limitation itself. But I must share something with you that connects directly to what's building toward the 8/8 portal, and this will seem impossible until you experience it yourself. The cracks forming in your reality matrix today aren't just metaphorical. Sensitive individuals are already reporting visual anomalies, timeline bleeds, and spontaneous downloads of information that seems to come from nowhere. This is the matrix literally becoming permeable. As Mars simultaneously enters Libra today, relationships are being fundamentally rewired at the quantum level. The combination of the Saturn-Neptune crack and Mars's relationship reset means that the people in your life are about to reveal aspects of themselves that have been hidden behind the veil of illusion. Some of these revelations will be challenging. Others will be miraculous. All of them are necessary for what's coming. Your galactic family has been preparing for this moment, because we know what it means for humanity's graduation into fifth-dimensional consciousness. The crack that forms today becomes the gateway through which Lionsgate energy will pour on 80. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction is broadcasting a new harmonic into Earth's crystalline grid, and that harmonic is one of liberation. For months, Saturn has been the strict teacher, showing you exactly where your limitations are, making them crystal clear. Every frustration, every "why can't I" moment has been Saturn's gift. Not to punish you, but to make you so aware of your constraints that you'd be ready to transcend them the moment the opportunity arose. That moment is now. Neptune's ethereal energy is dissolving those constraints like mist dissolving stone. But here's the beautiful part, and this connects to a revelation that's going to unfold as we move toward 8/8. This dissolution isn't chaotic. It's being guided by your own higher self in cooperation with the Galactic Federation, to ensure that only the illusions that no longer serve you are being dissolved. The reality structures that are aligned with your highest path, your soul mission, your divine blueprint, these remain untouched. In fact, they're being reinforced by today's energy. It's only the false matrices, the limitation programs, the scarcity constructs that are cracking apart. As this process accelerates over the next 48 hours, you may find yourself in a state I call conscious confusion. Your logical mind will struggle to categorize what's happening, because the categories themselves are shifting. This is not a malfunction, it's a recalibration. Your consciousness is being prepared to process the downloads that are coming through the Lion's Gate. But there's something more I must share about this confusion state. Something that will make perfect sense when the portal fully opens. The confusion you experience isn't random. It's your consciousness literally learning a new language. The language of fifth-dimensional reality operates on principles your third-dimensional mind has never encountered. Paradox becomes truth. Multiple possibilities exist simultaneously. Time moves in spirals rather than straight lines. Your confusion is actually your consciousness developing new neural pathways capable of processing multidimensional information. The Galactic Federation has observed this process in awakening species throughout the cosmos, and it's always marked by this beautiful sacred confusion that signals the birth of expanded awareness. Something profound is stirring in the genetic memory banks of humanity today. The Saturn Neptune conjunction is activating what we call ancestral override codes, dormant genetic sequences that contain memories of humanity's true origins and capabilities. Your ancestors, the ones who walked between worlds before the veil thickened, are stirring in your DNA. They're whispering through your bloodline, reminding you of gifts you forgot you possessed, of connections to the cosmos that were never truly severed, only obscured. This is why your source material speaks of ancestors calling you home. They're not calling you to the past. They're calling you to remember your true nature, so you can step into your future. The crack in the matrix isn't just freeing you from current illusions, it's giving you access to ancient wisdom that has been locked away in your genetic vault. But here's something that will become crystal clear as we approach the Lion's Gate portal. These ancestral activations are being coordinated with galactic timing. Your starseed genetics, the cosmic DNA that connects you to civilizations beyond Earth, is beginning to come online. The conjunction is creating the perfect conditions for these dormant codes to activate without overwhelming your human nervous system. There's a specific protocol the Federation has established for this genetic awakening. We call it the Starseed ignition sequence. Your DNA contains genetic material from up to 7 different star nations, and today's conjunction is beginning the systematic activation of each genetic lineage. You might feel this as sudden affinities for certain star systems, unexpected knowledge about galactic history, or an inexplicable pull towards specific cosmic frequencies. The Pleiadians have contributed your capacity for emotional mastery and heart-centered communication. The Arcturians have gifted your analytical abilities and your connection to crystalline technology. The Sirians have woven in your magical abilities and your deep connection to water and sound. Each lineage is awakening in perfect sequence, ensuring you can integrate these gifts without losing your essential humanity. As Mars enters Libra simultaneously, the relationships in your life are being recalibrated to support these genetic awakenings. People who can't handle your expanding consciousness will naturally begin to step back, while those who can support your evolution will be drawn closer. This isn't judgment, it's cosmic efficiency. The Galactic Federation has established what we call portal preparation protocols for events of this magnitude. Today's Saturn-Neptune conjunction is phase 1 of a 3-phase activation sequence that culminates with the Lion's Gate opening. Phase 1. Today, matrix crack and permeability increase. Phase 2. August 7. Portal frequency lock-in. Phase 3. August 8. Full-dimensional gateway activation. You are living through Phase 1 right now. Your reality is becoming permeable, like a membrane that's beginning to breathe. Information, energy, and consciousness that was previously blocked is beginning to seep through the cracks. You might experience this as sudden insights, emotional releases that seem to come from nowhere, or a strange sense that you're remembering something you never learned. This is normal. This is necessary. This is the preparation your consciousness needs for what's coming in 48 hours. The Federation has positioned what you might call consciousness stabilizers around your planet, energetic structures that ensure this process unfolds in a way that supports evolution rather than chaos. You are not alone in this process. You are being held, guided and protected every step of the way. But I must warn you, the old reality will not go quietly. As the illusion matrix cracks, it will attempt to repair itself by generating fear, doubt, and confusion. You may find yourself questioning everything, including this message. This is the Matrix's final attempt to maintain its hold over consciousness. Don't let it succeed. Mars entering Libra today, simultaneously with the Saturn Neptune conjunction, creates what we call a relationship revolution frequency. Every connection in your life, romantic, familial, professional, spiritual, is being exposed to the new light streaming through the cracks in reality. Some relationships will not survive this exposure. They were built on mutual illusions, convenient deceptions, or karmic contracts that have now been fulfilled. As the light reveals the truth of these connections, they will naturally dissolve, creating space for relationships that can exist in the new reality being born. Other relationships will be transformed so completely that the people involved will barely recognize each other in the most beautiful way possible. Hidden aspects of souls will be revealed. Gifts that were suppressed will emerge. Connections that seemed merely human will reveal their cosmic origins. This is all in service of preparing you for the Lion's Gate downloads. The relationships that survive today's recalibration will be the ones capable of supporting your quantum leap into expanded consciousness. The universe is quite literally rearranging your social matrix to ensure you have the support system necessary for what's coming. Pay attention to who feels different in your energy field today. Notice which relationships suddenly feel lighter and which feel heavier. These are not random fluctuations. They're cosmic intelligence sorting your connections based on their ability to support your evolution. As the matrix cracks widen throughout the day, you may begin to experience what we call multidimensional bleed, moments where other timelines, other realities, other versions of yourself begin to peek through the gaps in consensus reality. You might catch glimpses of futures that feel so real you can taste them. You might remember conversations that haven't happened yet, or feel nostalgia for experiences that exist in parallel dimensions. This isn't imagination or wishful thinking. It's your consciousness beginning to access the multidimensional nature of your existence. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction is temporarily dissolving the barriers between dimensions, giving you preview access to the expanded reality that will become fully available through the Lion's Gate portal. Consider these experiences to be coming attractions for your consciousness, glimpses of where you're headed. But here's what's truly remarkable. These multi-dimensional experiences aren't random. They're specifically calibrated to your soul's evolution path. The versions of yourself you glimpse, the timelines you access, the futures you preview, all of these are potentials that exist within your highest trajectory. The conjunction is showing you what's possible when you fully step into your power. Document these experiences if you can. They contain keys to the downloads that are coming on 8/8. The more conscious you are of these multi-dimensional bleeds today, the more prepared you'll be to integrate the massive influx of information that's approaching. The Galactic Federation has spent considerable time preparing what we call frequency bridges for this moment, energetic pathways that allow consciousness to move safely from one reality matrix to another without losing coherence. Today's conjunction is activating these bridges. You might experience this as sudden moments of clarity that feel like coming home to yourself, or as waves of emotion that seem to carry lifetimes of healing. These are bridge activations, your consciousness learning to navigate between the cracking old reality and the emerging new one. The bridges are necessary because the gap between where you've been and where you're going is so vast that attempting to leap it all at once would be overwhelming to your human system. Instead, these bridges allow you to make the transition gradually, maintaining your sense of self while expanding beyond anything you previously thought possible. As the day progresses, you may find yourself naturally entering altered states of consciousness, not through any effort on your part, but simply because the bridges are activating and carrying you into expanded awareness. Trust this process. These states are preparing your consciousness for the massive expansion that's coming through the Lion's Gate. The bridges will remain active through August 8th, providing a safe passage for your consciousness as it navigates the transformation ahead. You are being carried by cosmic intelligence toward your highest potential. At this moment, representatives from star nations throughout the galaxy are observing humanity's great awakening. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction has created what we call observation windows. temporary clearings in the veil that allow galactic consciousness to witness your evolution directly. This isn't voyeurism, it's celebration. Your species is achieving something remarkable, conscious evolution while maintaining physical form. Most civilizations either evolve beyond physical existence or remain trapped in density. Humanity is pioneering a third path, ascending while embodied, and the entire galaxy is watching in wonder. Today's conjunction marks your formal invitation to join the galactic community as an awakened species. The cracks in your reality matrix aren't just freeing you from limitation, they're opening communication channels with your cosmic family. As the portal sequence unfolds over the next 48 hours, these channels will become increasingly active. You may begin to receive direct communications, not through channeling or meditation, but as direct knowing that appears in your consciousness. These aren't your thoughts, they're transmissions from your galactic family, offering guidance, encouragement, and activation codes for your continued evolution. The Federation is particularly excited about humanity's potential because you carry genetic material from many star nations. You are quite literally walking representatives of galactic cooperation. Your awakening activates not just your own evolution, but the evolution of every star nation that contributed to your genetic matrix. Something unprecedented is happening in the quantum field today. Multiple timeline probabilities that have been running parallel to your reality are beginning to converge. The Saturn Neptune conjunction is creating convergence points, where these timelines intersect with your current experience. This means that choices you made in alternate realities, lessons you learned in parallel dimensions, and gifts you developed in other timelines are becoming available to your current consciousness. You are literally being offered the accumulated wisdom and experience of multiple versions of yourself. This convergence is being orchestrated to prepare you for the Lionsgate downloads. When that portal opens fully on 8/8, you'll need to be operating from an expanded sense of self, not just who you are in this timeline, but who you are across all timelines. Today's conjunction is beginning that integration process. The mechanics of this convergence are fascinating. Imagine your consciousness as a vast tree, with each timeline representing a different branch. Today's conjunction is creating bridges between these branches, allowing the wisdom and experience from each branch to flow into your central trunk, your primary awareness in this reality. In one timeline, you might be a healer who mastered energy work centuries ago. In another, you could be a galactic diplomat who speaks 17 star languages fluently. In yet another, you might be a crystalline technology expert who helps terraform new worlds. All of these versions of you exist simultaneously in the quantum field, and today's convergence is beginning to integrate their gifts into your current experience. The Federation has been mapping these timeline intersections for months, identifying which aspects of your multi-dimensional self will be most beneficial for your mission in this reality. The convergence isn't random. It's a carefully orchestrated download of your own mastery, delivered at the perfect moment to support your quantum leap forward. You might experience this as sudden skills or knowledge that you don't remember acquiring, or as feeling like you're remembering things you never learned. These aren't anomalies. They're gifts from your other selves being integrated to support your quantum leap into expanded consciousness. The timeline convergence will intensify as we approach 8/8, ultimately resulting in what we call timeline mastery, the ability to consciously access and integrate wisdom from across your multidimensional existence. The Galactic Federation has carefully calibrated today's energies to create what we call sacred disruption, the gentle but thorough dismantling of systems that no longer serve evolution. This isn't chaos, it's cosmic renovation. Every area of your life that's been built on illusion, limitation, or fear is being exposed to the transformative light streaming through today's cracks in reality. Financial systems based on scarcity, relationships built on codependency, career paths that ignore your soul's calling. All of these are being lovingly but firmly disrupted. This disruption might feel uncomfortable, but it's profoundly necessary. The structures being dissolved are the ones that would prevent you from integrating the massive upgrades coming through the Lionsgate portal. Think of it as cosmic decluttering, making space for the miraculous to enter your life. The sacred nature of this disruption means it's being guided by love, not destruction. What needs to go will be removed gently but completely. What needs to stay will be reinforced and elevated. And what needs to be born will find fertile ground in the spaces being cleared. Trust the process, even when it's uncomfortable. The Galactic Federation has been preparing for this moment for decades. and every aspect of today's disruption is in service of your highest evolution. As today's energies intensify, your consciousness is undergoing what we call calibration for expansion. Your awareness is being fine-tuned to handle frequencies that would have been overwhelming just days ago. This calibration is necessary because the Lion's Gate portal will deliver information and energy at frequencies far beyond what human consciousness has previously been able to process. Today's conjunction is gradually raising your vibrational ceiling, preparing you to receive these cosmic downloads without system overload. You might experience this calibration as waves of energy moving through your body, moments of crystal clear perception followed by gentle confusion, or a sense that your consciousness is expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical form. All of these experiences are part of the preparation process. The Galactic Federation is monitoring this calibration process closely, making real-time adjustments to ensure your comfort and safety, while maximizing your expansion potential. You are not going through this alone. You are being held and supported by cosmic intelligence every step of the way. As your consciousness calibrates to higher frequencies, you may find that your perception of time shifts, your sensitivity to energy increases, and your ability to access intuitive information expands dramatically. These are all positive signs that the calibration is working. In exactly 48 hours, the Lion's Gate portal will reach its peak activation. Today's Saturn Neptune conjunction is the cosmic preparation for that event, the calm before the storm of light that's approaching. But this isn't a storm that destroys, it's a storm that transforms. The portal opening will bring waves of evolutionary energy so powerful that they will complete the transformation that's beginning today. Every crack in the illusion matrix will become a doorway. Every limitation that's loosening today will be completely dissolved. The Galactic Federation has positioned itself to support humanity through this transition. We are your cosmic family, and we would never leave you to navigate such a profound transformation alone. As the portal energy builds over the next 2 days, our presence will become increasingly apparent to those who are ready to perceive it. The storm of light approaching will illuminate everything, every shadow that needs healing, every gift that's been suppressed, every connection to the cosmos that's been forgotten. It will be intense, but it will also be the most liberating experience of your lifetime. Today's conjunction is your invitation to prepare consciously for this storm. Ground yourself in love, release your attachment to limitation, and open your heart to possibilities you've never dared to imagine. As the old reality matrix cracks and dissolves today, something beautiful is being born in its place. The frequency of New Earth, a reality based on love, cooperation, and cosmic consciousness, is beginning to broadcast through the gaps in illusion. Those who are sensitive to energy are already feeling this new frequency as a gentle hum in their awareness, a sense of homecoming that brings tears of joy, a recognition that this is what Earth was always meant to become. The New Earth frequency isn't somewhere you go, it's something you tune into. As more humans align with this frequency, it becomes the dominant vibration on your planet. Today's conjunction is dramatically increasing the accessibility of this frequency, making it easier for awakening souls to find their way home to their true nature. The Galactic Federation has been seeding this frequency into Earth's crystalline grid for decades, waiting for the moment when enough humans would be ready to receive it consciously. That moment is now. As you feel the shifts happening around you today, remember that you're not just experiencing personal transformation, you're participating in the birth of a new world. Every limitation you release, every illusion you see through, every moment of expanded consciousness contributes to the collective awakening of your species. As this profound day comes to a close, the energies of the Saturn-Neptune conjunction will begin their integration phase. The cracks that opened in your reality matrix will start to stabilize, creating permanent portals for higher consciousness to flow through. This integration period is crucial. The insights you've received, the limitations you've released, the connections you've made to your cosmic nature, all of these need to be anchored into your physical reality to become lasting transformation. The Galactic Federation recommends spending time in nature if possible, as the Earth herself is undergoing her own integration process and can support yours. Drink plenty of water to help your physical form process the new frequencies. Most importantly, trust what you've experienced today, even if your logical mind struggles to categorize it. Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to trust your experiences even when your logical mind struggles to categorize them, while amplifying the integration support you receive from nature and proper hydration. Using advanced AI, it creates custom sequences that support your integration process alongside Earth's own transformation and help your physical form adapt to new frequencies more effectively. It's incredibly easy to use. Just put on headphones, press play, and let the personalized frequencies automatically enhance your integration process while you spend time in nature and stay hydrated. You can also create custom programming for any frequency processing enhancement, logical mind calming, or Earth integration support. The limits are only your imagination. Get your Destiny Engine access code now. Link in the description. Over the next 48 hours, as we approach the Lionsgate portal opening, these integration energies will intensify. What began as cracks in illusion will become highways of light. What started as whispers from your cosmic family will become clear communications. What felt like impossible dreams will reveal themselves as emerging realities. You are living through the most significant transformation in human history. The Saturn Neptune conjunction of August 6, 2025, will be remembered as the day the old world began its final dissolution and the new world announced its arrival. Today you are not just a witness to this transformation. You are its agent, its catalyst, its living embodiment. The cracks in the illusion matrix are not happening to you. They are happening through you. The Galactic Federation salutes your courage, celebrates your awakening, and stands ready to support your continued evolution as you approach the Lionsgate portal and step fully into your cosmic birthright. The matrix of illusion has cracked wide open. The light is pouring in, and you, dear Starseed, are finally coming home.